Hey, I'm Matt, and I think I cracked Marvel Phase 4. I think I figured it out. Okay. Spider-Man Far From Home is the last movie in the MCU's Phase 3. Next, after that movie, we'll start in Phase 4. Okay. I want you to focus in on one piece of dialogue from the Far From Home trailer. So when Peter Parker, Spider-Man, meets, is his name Mysterio? Well, he meets Mysterio, and Mysterio shakes his hand, goes, "Nice to meet you. Could have used one of you, or could have used you on my world." And Peter Parker, or my Earth. And Peter Parker goes, "Your Earth." And then Nick Fury goes, "Yeah, there's Thanos' snap opened up different dimensions." And Peter Parker goes, "There's a multiverse?" That is going to be Phase 4. Phase 4 is going to all be about the multiverse. Okay? Disney and Marvel, well, Disney owns Marvel, and Disney just bought the rights to Fox and Sony. Fox and Sony are the ones who've been putting out the content, the MCU content. Like, Fox has the X-Men, the Fantastic Four. Sony has had the Spider-Man franchise, which Sony and Marvel have been sharing Spider-Man, but all the Spider-Verse, all that's how they're going to bring them into Phase 4, the multiverse. How did you think the X-Men were going to get into the MCU? It wasn't going to be like, oh, here's X-Men, and and everyone's be like, well, where have they been for the past, 18 years or whatever? The multiverse. Different universes. When Thanos is snapped, it weakened the fabric between the universes, so they're going to cross over. They are actually going to come over into the main Marvel MCU. That's how we're going to get the Fantastic Four. That's how we're going to get the X-Men. That's how we're going to get the Spider-Man Rogues Gallery that they've already used. That's how we're going to get Venom and all that in there, because they're from the multiverse. Okay? The multiverse. Phase 4 is all going to be about the multiverse. The MCU Phase 4 is going to be about the multiverse. And about characters coming into the main universe, the main Marvel universe. I honestly think I just cracked it. I was at work talking to a guy, and we were talking about the trailer, and I asked him, I was like, hey, do you remember that one piece of dialogue? And then all of a sudden it clicked in my head. Boom. It clicked in my head. And if I am right, please do not tell my wife I was right, because then I'll be wrong. So, I think that's nobody's coming. I think that, I know that's how they're going to bring the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and all of that into the MCU. It makes perfect sense. I mean, in the last Phase 3 movie, they have a guy crossing dimensions. Coming from a separate universe. They have a guy coming from a separate universe in the last Phase 3 movie. Of course that's what Phase 4 is going to be about. Of course that's what it's going to be about. That's why they showed us that bit of dialogue to tease Phase 4. Why do you think that was in the trailer? It was in the trailer so they could tease what Phase 4 is going to be about. This movie, what do you think Spider-Man Far From Home is going to set up? It's after the big battle with Thanos, but it's still in Phase 3. What do you think they were going to set up with it? Boom, the multiverse. Holy cow, my mind is blown. I blew my own mind. Give it a like, subscribe, comment down below. Please comment down below what you think, because my mind is blown right now. Please comment what you think below. Bye.